Good afternoon. I'm Marla Robinson, Chair of the Library Trustees. Welcome to the library's budget presentation for annual town meeting, June 2020. I'm going to start by giving you a quick overview of the library, some information on what's been going on and how the library has been adapting to meet patrons' needs during COVID-19. And then I will present the library's operating and capital budgets for FY21. The Wellesley Free Library serves as a community gathering place, cultural destination, and gateway to ideas. The mission and vision informs all of our decisions. Everything starts and comes back to our mission. The Wellesley Free Library includes 3 physical locations: the main library, Hills Branch, and Fells Branch. The branches act as a pressure valve for the main library and also provide unique spaces and experiences. The last branch is our virtual branch, open 24 hours per day, 7 days per week. It is the virtual branch, our website, that has been so crucial in helping us serve Wellesley during the last 3 months. I want to give you a few examples of how the library responded to COVID and closing. We tailored our website for even more remote needs with funding help from the Wellesley Free Library Foundation. Our staff answered email and live chat to help with technology needs during closure. They helped residents download and audiobooks using Overdrive and the Libby app, stream videos using Hoopla, read e-magazines and newspapers using RB Digital and Press Reader, supported school distance learning through databases such as Novelist. We added approximately $54,000 in ebooks and e-audio, so wait times were shorter for our patrons, and we added $15,000 in new e-databases. The library has continued to provide all of its favorites online, including online story times and craft programs, online summer reading program. ESL classes have been held virtually. Our technology classes have also been held virtually, including lab time for patrons who needed help with their technology. And of course, there has also been lots of adult and children's programs accessible through the website. Examples of tech classes include cutting the cord from cable to use streaming services, how to use Instagram, how to use Google Drive, find your family history online, how to use WorldCat. The automated materials handler, also known as the AMH, was installed in August of 2019. It has helped the library process materials not only more efficiently by checking in materials and sorting the materials into the correct bins for return to our shelves or to other libraries, but during COVID, it also helps us protect our staff, as processing the materials is an almost contactless process, as returns checked in and sorted through the AMH require fewer touches by our staff. The library uses a zero-based budget approach. We review the FY21 priorities in our strategic plan, which can be found on the library's website, along with reviewing patron needs and town and state requirements. This year, our 2 primary short-term goals are focused on the redesign of the main library interior space to meet changing patron needs and enhancement of technology services for patrons and staff. Recently, we also reviewed our FY21 budget in light of the current pandemic and believe that it will allow the library to operate efficiently in the new normal. We have already been deploying resources differently since March, purchasing more ebooks and electronic databases and less print materials. Within our FY21 budget, we have also been able to prepare to reopen by implementing the hygiene protocols recommended by the Board of Health, including purchasing gloves, masks, sanitizer, and installing plexiglass to keep patrons and staff safe. As you can see from some of our statistics, the library usage has grown steadily in all areas over the past 15 years, while staff growth remains essentially flat. These metrics are reported yearly to the state. Wellesley consistently has the largest circulation per capita of all the towns of its size in Massachusetts, 25 to 50,000 residents. The key drivers for our FY21 budget include meeting state and town guidelines. The materials expenditure requirement is a state stipulation for library certification, which requires that 13% of the total tax impact library budget, including the FMD portion, be spent on library materials. We must also increase our budget 2.5% over a 3-year rolling average. As part of the Minuteman system, we pay a membership fee set by the consortium. This year, the selectmen set the FY21 guideline at 3.5% and encouraged the board to think about their budgets in a similar manner to that of the school department. A pyramid model was suggested, encouraging boards to characterize line items as base or level service, consistent with the department's strategic plan or the town's unified plan, or a critical need for the department. I'm now going to be giving you a quick overview of our budget, but for a more detailed presentation of the numbers, I would ask you to look at our budget book available on the town's website. Our operating budget for FY21 is $2,067,927 for personnel costs and $618,840 in expenses, for a total budget of $2,684,767. The tax impact library budget, which accounts for approximately 80% of the total annual library operating budget, provides funding for all core services, including staffing, materials, and technology. We are extremely grateful to the library's foundation and the Friends of the Wellesley Free Library for providing the additional 20% of our operating budget. These support organizations pay for our English as a Second Language program, more copies of ebooks, museum passes, programs like Jackie's Room, all which make our library better for residents. The FY21 level funded operating budget includes no new benefited positions and no budgeted overtime. The increase in personal services reflects the FY20 pay scale, the known step increases and longevity for union staff, and HR compliant guideline increases for our 4 non-union administrative and management staff. Also included are shift differentials for employees working after 5 p.m. and on weekends per current contractual obligations. As recommended by the Human Resources Board, the library's FY21 budget includes a 2.5% increase for all 40, 50, and 60 series employees. FY21 is a negotiation year, and therefore an increase in salary for staff association members has not been included in the library operating budget. The FY21 budget is 2.49% over the FY20 budget and is lower than the Selectmen's guideline to allow for staff association raises, which will appear in Article 5 after the contract has been settled. The largest portion of our expense budget is materials, which is mandated by the state and is 66% of the expense budget. The other largest item is the IT expense budget, 23% of the library expenses, and is the other significant driver of non-personnel services. The largest component of the IT expense budget is the $77,566, which covers Wellesley's membership in the Minuteman Library Network. IT expenses also include PC software, as well as cloud-based and subscription services, but not physical hardware like PCs, iMacs, and servers, which are included in our cash capital budget. Cloud-based Office 365 is a new IT expense in FY21 and is a critical need for the library. Adoption of this platform is expected to improve both collaboration with the town's IT department and communication with the rest of town. Currently, the library is the only non-school department not using Office 365. Our cash capital budget is $70,725 and includes purchases of physical hardware like PCs, iMacs, and servers, along with new technology and devices. In April, we were asked by the Board of Selectmen to cut 25% from our cash capital budget. This cut defers our plan to replace switches that run some of the technology infrastructure in the library to FY22. Our budget meets state requirements for certification and is fiscally responsible to Wellesley citizens. It is focused on patron needs and supports the director's priorities for improved patron service. We have reviewed it for COVID-19 expense impact, and we believe that it will allow us to meet these impacts. We ask for your favorable action. Thank you.